Now, how long since some of you have been back here?
50 years.
67.
It's 50 years for me.
It's 50 years for you, Clem.
Yeah, I was 14 when I left.
That's it. That's
You're 14 when you left.
it. Just against the rail.
Yep.
50 years since I've been here.
50 years. Fred, how long since you've been here?
74.
So how many years is that? What's that? 20, 30? Yep. Yep.
Don't make him work it out. That sounds a bit like maths.
So James, can you just tell me again what this plaque commemorates?
This plaque commemorates the fact that thousands of children, 50,000 children lived in Goulburn in institutional care. There were that number of homes here, the Gill Memorial Home, St John's Boys, St Joseph's Girls and St Saviour's Girls Home.
So there we have the plaque there.
You've got to remember Goulburn is the oldest inland city in Australia, arguably with Bathurst. So you've got eras here going back to the convict era. You know, so you've got this mentality of children being neglected or children being off the streets going back a long period of time.
So anyway, that.
And 50,000 is probably a fairly conservative estimate, wouldn't it?
50,000 is a very conservative. Unfortunately, the council didn't want that number put on there because they didn't want people to think that Goulburn was an institutional city, which of course it is, and was, I should say. So we've taken away the children's homes, we've replaced them with the police academy, and the jail is still there, and they've got old people's homes to replace the children's homes.
Yeah, thank you.
What makes me is it's a waste of a property here. I mean, there's a big building here and they're not doing anything with it.
If I could have your attention for a minute. My name's Major Peter Townsend. The facility is going to be open for a quick tour today. It hasn't been opened for years, it hasn't been used for years. No one goes through it normally, so this is just an opportunity which we recognise that because of your association, you know, we want to do what we can. Feel free to ask any questions. I have to say that we don't have many of the answers. I will say though that every child deserves nurturing, care and loving, and that is exactly what should have happened, and I'd say that for any of you whose experiences were different, I'm personally very sorry that that happened. That is not an apology for the Salvation Army, that is just my own personal perspective.
My name's Mark Doherty. I was in the Gill Home from 1964 to 1971, and I'm here today to tell the story.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about your family history?
Well, we've been here. I had three brothers that were here, which have subsequently died. I'm the only one that's left of the family. We couldn't, every step of the way that we tried to get information through the Salvation Army was just blocked all the time. We couldn't get any files or anything. I was treated like the other boys here. It was a common occurrence for everybody that was here.
And how did your brothers and sister fare?
Well, they're all dead now. One suicided, car accident, and the other one had cancer. So yeah.
And to what extent do you think being put into a home as a young kid played a part in that?
A lot, you know, psychological. We never talked about it, you know, as a family. Now, since we've been out, my parents have got back together after 26 years, and they won't talk about it either, whereas it's left a lot of questions and a lot of open wounds to be healed.
Myself, my brother David and Peter
was admitted in 1966. My younger brother was the longest serving member. He was there for 11 years. I was there for 8 years. And basically the management of the Salvation Army, but not only the Salvation Army, all carers at the time, denied exactly what was going on, and they did, as I said in the inquiry, did nothing. But the thing was, they knew as well, it was just a big, massive cover-up for all those years.
Sex, Rex and 4X, there we go.